we normally do. We gave up some big plays. I think Keith just told me every scoring drive had a pass play of 25 yards. I don't know if they ran for 100 yards, but they certainly hit us on double move and a trick play and a missed tackle. And then offensively in the second half, we couldn't get anything going. So, proud of the guys' effort. I thought they fought at the end to go down and get the ball back and stop them on defense and, try to block the kick and go down and have a chance to go kick a field goal to win that game, which I expect us to go do. But overall, just, the whole performance was not our best.
When you have to pass the ball, how do you feel about it, given what you just saw? What do you feel like were the issues today, both quarterback, offensive line, and defensive?
Yeah, I think it was they played us in like base zone coverages on first down, and I thought early on we had 90 yards rush in the first half. Thought we could run the ball well. Had some early third down conversions. They on second down they played man. On third down they played man and pressured us, and just didn't beat those enough. Had some plays dialed up where I thought we were going to win, and there was pressure, or other plays where there was no pressure, and we just couldn't quite connect. You see sometimes, when we have rhythm and we have timing, we're in a little bit of tempo at the end. We made some plays. Just certainly not good enough in the passing game at all.
How would you evaluate Heinrich specifically?
I'd have to watch the tape to see Heinrich. I thought he ran the ball ran the ball well at times, made some good explosive plays. I know he competed. He brought us back. I'd have to just go back and watch the tape. I know those last two, the ball was knocked out of his hand. So you guys probably had a better vantage point on the replay than I do from the field. So I'd have to go back and see what exactly that was and why those things happened.
Did you consider making a change for a spark? Or obviously you mounted that drive late, but was that
No, I didn't consider that. I was just in the flow of the game. I mean, to me, it's a Big Ten game. It's a 13-10 game. They come out, the punting game, they had the field tilted towards them. So, we had been stopping them. And then obviously the kid made the great catch down the right sideline to make it a 10-point game. And, I thought we were moving the ball down there, took a shot down to Malachi and, got tangled up and, didn't catch it. But, I don't think I was just trying to get our guys to play through it. This is kind of what the Big Ten football is going to be like. It's a tight one-score game down the stretch, and we expect you to go make the plays to win. And, that's all across the board.
Was there instruction to Cam to fair catch everything?
Yeah, so we had Billy and Ethan both up, right? You saw Ethan go out there at the end to catch it. Billy's just not quite 100% cleared, but he wanted to catch the ball. Last week the ball kept rolling and hitting, so they hit some bombs. Even all of those, I know it doesn't look great. Even the gunners were down, kind of bearing on him, so he fair caught it. I think if he would have had we went for the block a lot today, so the thought process was like, hey, let's go try to block it. We think we have a chance. We thought we had a chance going in the game to be a good block team. So we were trying to block him and then put him back there for the stability of winning the turnover battle.
Okay. How would you describe your pass defense today? It seems like they hit a few big ones on you.
Yeah, obviously got hit on the double move, got hit in zone on a shallow cross. I just felt like kind of watching the guys on defense. It just never felt as crisp and as right as it normally is. I wouldn't say certainly it was flat, but just they made some big plays. They made a great catch on the double pass. They made a great catch on the fade route down the sideline, and that's a play. If you look at it, you go back and look at the highlight. Phelan's over the top as a post player. Going down to catch the ball. You're hoping that you come across and pick those balls off or not, get a big hit. So credit to them. They made big catches down the field, but we were able to get to the quarterback sometimes, but not enough. It just never quite got into the rhythm on defense that you're used to until the very end, right? The very end. Even then, they were still throwing the ball. And we were able to make some plays, but it just wasn't quite what I'm used to seeing from the guys.
Is that the secondary when you say it wasn't quite that? Or was it front back?
I would just say the whole thing. I think I've asked all of our guys. I mean, it just felt like Five's an excellent back. Let me just start by saying that Carter's an excellent back, and it just never felt quite as to the level of the way we've been playing in terms of, the physicality and coming downhill and striking and tackling, like, so we were, falling off bus. But it was never, I wouldn't say it was egregious. It just, at the end of the day, like, we expect our defense to go out and play to a standard. Kind of like I said to you guys last week, right? The standard wasn't quite what we thought last week. But again, we can't give up big plays. Doesn't matter how good you are on defense, sacks, takeaways. If you don't take the ball away and you give up big plays, it's not a recipe for winning.
I know the circumstances have to be considered with the turnovers, but again, you're -3 today. How do you feel about that and also not generating any turnovers?
Yeah, I thought our ball security and all those things that have been plaguing us, snaps on the ground, I thought was so much better, right? I thought it was significantly better in the game. But to your point, we never took the ball away. At the end of the game, we can't have those things happen. We have to make those plays, and so there'll never be an excuse for being -3, right? It's -3 and you lose by 3. I mean, you're probably a better football team than that. So, as I said to our guys, our guys, we're a good football team. We're finding out what it's like to play games with consequences late in the year. When you come in after winning a couple games, you're finding out they're finding out for the first time that people are ready for you. They did not pay attention to you all week. They studied you all week, and you're going to have to fight, scratch, and claw, and not just assume, well, we've stopped them for 2 drives, we're going to get them going now, or hey, we ran the ball. I think the first drive coming out of halftime, we had 30 yards rushing on the drive, and then we sputter. So there's a lot more lessons to learn from this game. It's painful, but they have to learn them.
Apologies if you touched on this already, but was there something affecting Brian Machines today?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Anything. I know the one time just a rusher came in, but I mean, I think there's nothing that I know of.
Did you want him to down it, Hyman to down it on that last play, or did you want to run?
No, we were calling basically Hail Mary on that play. I mean, it's 4 seconds left, so the guys were jogging back, and it was just such a long, we were in position to, if we hit that ball, if we hit that in cut, we're going to probably kick a field goal, and it went back, however many yards, went back 15. That's kind of a game ender. And we teach our guys, right, like at the end of the day, to win these games, like pocket integrity matters, like your ability to rush the quarterback and your ability to protect the quarterback in those situations. That includes the quarterback, the receivers, everybody. Those things matter, and we just weren't able to make that. We just need to make one more play down the stretch of that half.
Is it in theory?
Fox, they showed it official guys, that's an incomplete pass, no questions asked. Did you get any explanation why they didn't review that bubble?
No. I didn't. Nothing was explained to me.
Would you have had to let the clock run out for them to review?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, because we're at home and because we don't get replays, and we really, unless I see it clearly, I have to kind of count on them, right? Does that make sense? So someone has to tell me, like, hey, they did this, they did that. So like you guys saying this to me, like I couldn't see that. There was a pile of people in front of me. I couldn't see that as it happened. So we don't have technology in the box. So at least most of us don't, have technology in the box. I mean, sometimes you'll go to a place that has like a press box, the camp TV you can see. So I know our guys were trying to look at some things that we thought, we were hoping that the touchdown was going to be ruled incomplete that they caught, and the guys were kind of looking over, trying to see a TV, and we were looking at the board, but nothing was explained to me. I mean, I asked a couple questions during the day about some face masks and pass interference on the field. They always gave me a great explanation, but I don't know what happened on that. Thanks, guys.